Hi, my name is Shalom. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we talk about faith, faith, and friendship. And today, I was thinking about being Valentine's Day. What can I speak about? What can I talk about? Something that could be maybe a bit different from my regular videos. And so I decided that I was going to do a non-scripted or unscripted raw video about my take on Valentine's Day and what I think and suggest that you should do, how to spend it. But I would say that this one is focused on the singles. So if you're a single Pringle, well, indicate by wave of hands in the comment section. Alright, so today is Valentine's Day, right? And a lot of people are all over the place, all over social media, doing things, saying things, like going out on treats and stuff like that. And many times we are thinking, in fact, I think this is also for people in relationships, because sometimes you might be in a relationship, maybe it's even a healthy one, but you lost yourself so much to the point that you don't even see yourself any longer. It's just the relationship, it's just the other person that you see. And I was just thinking about this. In fact, I was having an honest conversation with myself, and I was thinking, when it comes to the singles, how do we get to celebrate Valentine's Day? How do we enjoy it? Remember a couple of videos back, or the last video I posted, I said something about I think it was about how to love yourself or something like that, about how to have honest conversations with yourself when needed. Because I mean, you're having conversations with people, right? You also have conversations with yourself. You're that worthy to have a conversation with, if you get what I mean. And then during that discussion or that conversation with myself, I was just thinking, like, how the singles get to celebrate Valentine's Day. And it struck me that Valentine's Day is not just a one day thing that you say, okay, I'm bringing out myself today being Valentine's Day, and I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to love myself like this. I'm going to take myself out and stuff like that. Every day should be Valentine's Day. And if you check the history of Valentine's Day, you see something about I think it was something about someone that was in prison or something like that, if I'm correct. I don't know. If I'm not correct, correct me in the comment section. But I think it's something about being loved in spite of difficult situations, even in the case of someone even losing their lives or something like that. So yeah, Valentine's Day is not something that is meant for one day alone. It's meant to be celebrated every day. And it doesn't mean that every day is Valentine's Day, but it means that you should love yourself every day. Now, what do I mean? Even for people in relationships, they say, oh, Valentine's gifts, blah, blah, blah. It's not only on Valentine's Day that you should buy gifts for your partner. You should love your partner every day. So, back to my dedication to singles like myself. The idea is you're not loving yourself only one day. You love yourself every day. I'm still going to film a separate video about how to love yourself, but this one is just about me talking generally, just talking about this whole thing. So I think that the basic thing we need to do is to appreciate ourselves, appreciate the goodness of God. There's something that I always say: loving yourself is a way to love God. So you might say, I love God, I honor God, I worship God. But do you love yourself? God created you. God made you in his own image. It literally means that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you are seeing God. Like if you look at the mirror, you are seeing God. And it's not about maybe the way you look. Maybe you feel maybe my nose is not pointed enough like mine. Or maybe I don't have Chinese eyes. Hello. When you see a human being, you will know he's a human being, right? So it means that we are all the same in a sense. We are all the same. So there is no segregation of how this one looks, how this other person looks. It's not about looks here. It's about the image itself. So you're made in the image of God. So appreciating yourself is appreciating God. God is in the little things, the things that um we see as ordinary, the things that we see as infinitesimal, the things that we see as ordinary, things that do not really make sense. But God is there. I mean, he created the whole world and everything in it. So if he made you, you should first of all learn to appreciate and love yourself. That's my first point. And another way is to understand your calling, understand why you're here. Um, People say Valentine's Day is a day to show love. Loving yourself, or another way to love yourself, is to walk in purpose. Yeah, walk in purpose. What has God destined you for? What has God prepared for you? Do you even know it? Do you know his plans for you? Do you know his purposes for your life? Do you know his agenda for you? Do you know the kind of people that he wants you to bless with your life? All these things are very important, and it's a great way to show yourself that kind of love. And like I said, I'm going to film a different video about how to love yourself and and stuff. But I really just want to let you know that there shouldn't be any kind of pressure. Do the right thing. Okay. Anyway, by the time you see this video, it's already on Valentine's Day night. But just do the right thing. Don't be under pressure to show anything. Don't be under pressure to become anything that you're not. Don't be under pressure to display something that you don't have. See, the harsh reality of life is that when people look at you, when people observe you in certain ways, it's just in split seconds and that's the end of it. They might not even remember. Let's say on social media, someone is scrolling past your page. After the or the that might come from looking at your page or looking at what you posted, that's the end. Like, that's the end. So you're going to put yourself under pressure for a few seconds of appreciation by a stranger. It's not needed. Okay? It's not needed. Valentine's Day is a day to show love to yourself. If you're in a relationship, I think this is also a call for you to assess things. I hope you aren't lost in that relationship. I hope you aren't making it your entire life. There is more to this life than relationship. Yes, it's beautiful. Beautiful relationships exist, beautiful marriages exist, and they're all wonderful. But are you going to now lose yourself in it? Are you going to forget God's plan for you and just swimming in an ocean or something blindly? I'm not saying that you shouldn't show love to your loved one, but even in relationships, there should be a level of individuality. Yeah. Man is one and he's being joined to another one, which is the woman. Not two halves coming together. No, it's two separate people coming together and they become one. So even the Bible tells us that is 1 plus 1 equals 1, not half plus half. I mean, why do they call it Bible math? It's called Bible math because 1 plus 1 in a normal day is meant to give you 2. Okay. But ordinary math is going to tell you that half plus half will give you 1. So if Bible math is different from the basic math that we know, then it should be half plus half. But no, the Bible says 1 plus 1. So you see, you should be your own self, discover your own self, have your own thing going on, and I mean that loved one coming is like the icing on the cake. But there's already cake there. There is already flour. There are eggs. There are yeast. Okay, there is yeast. All those things that used to make big cake. They're already there. It's already has the substance. Don't throw your substance away. You are you, uniquely you, and you should just love on yourself. So before I go, I'll show you one thing, and you might be wondering how am I spending my Valentine's Day. So I've been on my bed, I've been working. Yeah, I was sitting on this chair for some time, and I just got tired. I continued working from my bed, and I'm done with work for a while. I still have some work to do, but for now, I'm done, and I guess I'll be celebrating with this. So it's not champagne, so I'm not popping champagne. What do you call popping wine? I'm just popping the wine. So I'm popping the wine for myself, appreciating myself for being me, appreciating the goodness of God for my life, and just being happy that I'm alive, I'm peaceful, I'm restful, I'm in a very good state mentally. I really appreciate God for that. And so yes, that's what I'm celebrating. Some people are even saying things like, oh, if you're single, take yourself out, blah blah blah. Oh well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not planning to. Introverts can relate. But yeah, that's what I came here to say. So is there anything else I wanted to say? Okay, yeah. I love you. Love yourself too, even more. Bye. Okay.